It's already September 2025, and from August 2025, India and America have reached a very diplomatically challenging phase of its relationship. Now, to understand where we stand today between India and America, United States, we need to understand where our relationships began all the way. India and United States established its diplomatic relationships in 1947, all the way during the independence of India from United Kingdom. Now, as of 2025, our relationship is special relationship, but at the same time, it's quite complex. There are trade challenges, energy disputes, and overall, if you observe, the entire relationship has been like a roller coaster. And if you observe Gallup's annual World Survey report, if you observe the Gallup's report, India is perceived by Americans as their sixth most favored nation in the world, with almost 71% of Americans seeing that India is very favorable to them in 2015 and 70% in 2023. Now, Gallup also found that 71% of Americans viewed India favorably in 2017, which has only increased to 77% in 2022. Now, again, after the fall of Afghanistan in August 2021, 79% of Indians viewed United States most favorably compared to 10%, only 10% of Indians who saw that United States is not favorable. The uniqueness is there is also a very high amount of US citizens who see America as a, or you see America-India relationship as a very important relationship. Although our relationship started in 1947, by 1955, when America established the CENTO, Central Treaty Organization, our relationship started to go downhill because India took the path of non-aligned movement during the Cold War period, while our India's nemesis and neighbor, Pakistan, became a loose ally of America. India cultivated strategic and military relationships with Soviet Union, while Pakistan developed the same with United States. And by 1961, India became a very clear founding member of NAM, which at that time the Nixon's administration gave support to Pakistan in 1971, and slowly but incrementally our relationships completely deteriorated. And by 1991, until the dissolution of Soviet Union, our relationships remained at a thaw. However, the beginning of 2000s, relationships began to revive. President George W. Bush, Barack Obama cultivated India-America relationships with extreme precision and extreme beauty. From 2001 to 2017, our relationships have been extremely good. Even during the first term of Donald Trump and then Joe Biden, our relationships have been quite good. There's been a substantial increase in trade and investment, cooperation on the global security measures, including inclusion of India in the decision making on global matters of governance, also upgraded representation of India with the support of America in international trade and investment forums like IMF, World Bank, and APEC, and making India a member of the export control regimes like Wassenaar Agreement, Australia Group, MTCR, which are basically nuclear control groups, and also support of India's membership in nuclear suppliers group by America took India-America relationships to a new level. Since 2014, India and America have deepened their relationships completely, and India has been declared as a major defense partner by America. Now, look, the relationships have been quite good, with even America and India helping each other in the Quad, I2 EU group, and everything. Despite all of this, our relationships with India and America reached at its peak, where George W. Bush even went to the amount of commenting that India is a great example of democracy. It's a very devout and diverse religious heads, but everyone is comfortable about the religion. And George W. Bush clearly said that the world needs India. A very strong attempt was done from Clinton's period to Obama's period to cultivate this relationship into a new level. new attempt. And Donald Trump and Narendra Modi also took these relationships in the beginning between 2017 to 2021 to a new level. They took it to a personal friendship. In fact, that's the reason how we even got into Quad. Modi Biden had good relationships, but that's where the relationship started to get trending. Now, the problem is after the Donald Trump became member of the presidency of the United States, and when he got elected as president, the relationship started to get little tensed. On February 13, 2025, Prime Minister Modi became the fourth leader in the world to visit Donald Trump at his White House. Modi praised Donald Trump for his "Make America Great Again" movement and all that. But having said that, from July 2025, the relationship has started to go down the drain. Trump has been consistently and continuously criticizing India about its oil trade with Russia, and he has gone to the point of actually imposing about 50% tariffs on India. And this hasn't gone down very well with India relationships with America and also America's perception in India. Many of Trump's team, like for example, Nikki Haley, Jeffrey Sachs, Rick Sanchez, Jake Sullivan, Cash Patel, Penny Wong, have all either completely supported Trump's stance or taken a completely anti-India stance. Now, the relationship currently is on wavy waters. They're not going very well. They're not going very bad. And the worst part is we're not sure where this relationship is actually going. Donald Trump wants India to completely submit, and that's something India is not going to do quite easily. And the tariffs at this stage still remains. And just about last 1 week back, Donald Trump even began attacking Indian migrant laborers or migrant workers, which is basically skilled workers who work in America on H-1B visa. Well, yeah, he wanted to end the H-1B program altogether so that Indians never benefit from migration into India. But, that's something which is not going to happen that easily. It's only about time we know where this relationship is going and how complicated our relationship is going to be. If you ask my personal opinion, I don't see the Trump's H-1B program restrictions and even the high fees surviving for a longer period. An easier exit for America from this embarrassment would be a court case or a Supreme Court judgment in American Supreme Court saying that no, Trump can't put any restrictions on migrant workers in America. Because look, as much as India needs Americans' market, America needs Indian skilled workers. The relationship has always been a two-way formula, right? So write your comments in the comment box, guys. I would like to know your opinion. And this is your guy, Real Motivation Monk. Please do subscribe, like, and share this video. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.